many occasions, whenever we are writing, we may feel frustrated, scared, anxious, tired, terrified, and nervous. However, writing is an art, and we are the ones who can make writing a satisfying, wonderful, and an inspirational experience. So today I'm going to invite you to watch a video by Alan Moore. And so as not to make the video too long, I will leave this link down below so that you can resort to it and see what he has to say about the art of writing. I have just taken a quote, from the video, which says, "Treat writing as if it was a god. Treat writing as if it was an immensely powerful deity. You have to do your very best work. Nothing other than your best will be good enough." Okay, so I will invite you to reflect, on this quotation, because although it is not easy to write, we can make of it a wonderful and an inspirational experience. Right, so to start with, we're going to introduce ourselves in the world of academic writing, which is very different from what you have been previously working with. So first, we're going to read 3 different definitions of writing. So the first one says, writing is more than a medium of communication. It is a way of remembering and a way of thinking as well. Writing is also a way of finding out what we know and what we need to learn. Spoken words disappear as soon as they are spoken, but writing freezes out thoughts, makes them visible and permanent. And finally, writing is also a way of learning. None of us can write much of interest without first thinking, probing, observing, asking questions, experimenting and reading. So these 3 definitions complement each other, and we can say that, of course, writing is a way of communication, it's a medium of communication, but as you may have noticed, whenever we speak, we tend to forget what we have said. But when we are writing, this is like a permanent thought, because we can go back to what we have written anytime. And this is what makes writing special. We can go back to it, we can improve what we have written, we can remember what we have written, and we can see what we knew at the time we wrote it, and as we try to improve it, we can identify our weaknesses and our strengths in order to make it better. So writing has many benefits. Okay, so The question now is, what is academic writing? So academic writing is a type of English that we need for reading and understanding your study materials, writing about a specific topic, and we can use academic writing to describe a situation, to describe a process or how something works, to explain something, and to persuade someone about something. And here are some general characteristics that we need to consider about this kind of writing. Yes, first we have to remember that it answers to a specific question, prompt, topic, or idea. It establishes a logical reasoning. Yes, facts are more important than feelings in academic writing. We need to show clear critical thinking. We have to make arguments stronger by supporting with evidence, and we need to be coherent and create a logical connection between the sentences, the paragraphs, yes, the ideas. They need to be unified as a single idea. So, what is academic writing? Well, of course, it is a form of language that people who communicate within the academic environment use, yes, especially when they are writing. And it follows a particular tone, yeah, and some traditional conventions of punctuation, grammar, and spelling. So whenever we are communicating in an academic environment, we cannot use the same language. So as you have noticed, when you are with friends, we tend to use an informal tone as the conversation is more casual. The same when we are writing an email or a letter to a friend or a family member. However, when we are in an academic environment, such as at university, or when we are applying for scholarship, or when we are in a job interview, our tone is more formal, less casual, and we use specific words. So we need to adapt our language to the context. So in fact, using a casual or an informal tone in an academic environment or in the workplace would be considered inappropriate, yes, or the other way about. So when we refer to these differences, we need to consider that language must change when the context does. So when interacting in academic contexts or environments, we should use the language associated to it. This is what we are going to start working with.